It was just arriving on the first test day with all of the LMPs and the whole, grid, where I started to realize what a different ballgame it was to the Sports Cup, and how many new elements were at play.
So we always knew that at some point we have to prepare him for endurance racing, and the best way to do so is to do endurance racing. We decided to step up and compete in the European LeMans series.
Well, the ELMS is a European Le Mans series.
We have a different kind of racing.
It's one of the few championships where you have this Le Mans spirit, where you race different categories at the same time. There are the prototypes called LMP2. You have LMP3. And you have the GTE, which is GT Endurance.
Different tracks all over Europe.
Drivers from all around the world coming to do these races.
Friday free practice, Saturday qualification, Sunday for race. If we're talking about competition, we are playing in the first league.
We were getting ready to start the race season in April, and then everything got cancelled.
Coronavirus forcing millions to lockdown.
At some point, the season was back on. We had a new schedule. We were going to lose Silverstone. The schedule was crunched together a lot more. And then it was just sort of about, mentally getting myself back into that headspace again.
It's been some wait, but the European Le Mans Series is finally back for season 2020. Le Castellet has always been this part of the year in terms of the calendar, but it has turned into round 1 rather than round 3.
Radio check, crew 93. Copy. Check. Tires set 3.
We had the 2 test days leading into the race weekend. There was a lot of stuff that I had to digest. Two LMPs pushed me all the way to the left into turn 8. It's hard that the car isn't properly balanced.
Michael, the car is okay? Everything okay?
I got to, I'm wrecked. So me at my fucking limit for the entire hour. A lot of things to absorb. Obviously the fast traffic coming from behind, the LMPs, they're so fast. The driver change. What? It's that thing of trying to do everything too quickly and getting nothing done.
I lift myself, open, clutch, and go out.
25 seconds, me out of the car, the next driver in, door closed and away from the car.
This thing's so fucking tight.
I kind of felt that I might be out of my depth. That it was too much too soon. Yesterday, I made the decision mentally to not worry anymore, just try and enjoy it, like you said. Relax in the car and do what I can do. At the end of the day, that's it.
You drive on your limit, that's it?
Yeah. Those 3 things. Turn 1, turn 8, and turn 11.
What's wrong?
No, it's still a second down.
The flow is there, so you were just rolling a bit too much, too fast.
Felipe, radio check. 1, 2, 3. Radio check. Pace is very consistent, very good.
But if you can feel comfortable driving this pace with this car in these conditions, it's a good step.
I started to find some sort of comfort zone and just sort of relaxing into the drive.
You're now completely in the ballpark of the bronze drivers, even on the faster side now, so it's okay. So don't think too much about I made this mistake. You made a lot of improvement, so it was very good, especially at the end of the thing.
At the end, it has to be like driving home. Like, okay, you jump in the RSR, you leave the pits without wheel spin, you respect full course yellow, you respect the procedures, you know the rules. If somebody speaks on the radio, it doesn't disturb you. All this has to be, normal for you.
Quality is straightforward, 2 runs, 2 times new tires.
Richie's our qualifier, platinum factory driver, coming with tons of experience.
3, 2, 1, LMGT qualifying session has started.
He went out, we watched it on the screen.
So in fact the name initially at Proton competition car was Fassbender, but now we see it's Richard Leeds on board.
2.5 minutes gone, looking like it means business, arriving at the S-bend at the start of the lap, using every inch of track available then to Richard Leeds.
I could see that he was struggling, he was driving hard, but I could see he was very edgy, the car.
The moment P3, box this lap, box.
Coming in now.
Switching tires, set 14, 1-4.
They're making this pause, switching rubber to extra sticky stuff and send them out again.
2 minutes 59 seconds still on the clock, so Leeds may be able to bang in one and have a crack at pole position.
This is going to be the lap.
23 seconds left on the clock, so they'll get this lap and that will be it.
It's now or never for Proton competition if they want to go to the top of the chart. Oh, a slight improvement in the second of the 3 sectors for Richard Leeds. It's all on this final sector, Johnny.
74 Kessel Racing Ferrari, faster than anybody else.
P6.
Crazy how tight it is.
Top 6 runners from Nicky Kadai down to Richard Leeds, 0.163 of a second.
A tenth and a half that separated the first 7 cars, so it just shows, how close the competition is. As long as I just keep sight of them in the first 2 laps, then I feel good.
It's not about lap time in the race.
No, it's just
stay out of the shit, follow the pack, follow the leader, and survive for 1 hour. That's it.
South of France, Le Castellet. The waiting has taken an age, Bruce Jones, but finally it's great to be on race morning.
So in 20 minutes, you need to be in the car.
Perfect.
Really, the conditions couldn't be an awful lot better.
Brilliant quickfire qualifying yesterday. But this is what counts. It's the race.
Yes, you can, huh?
He's taking the start in his Proton competition Porsche, and whatever he's done before, this is a massive step up. I was really impressed with him through practice, and let's see what he can do. But that is why people go racing, isn't it? It's the thrill of the start. But
yeah, it's so good to have race cars thundering their way through out of the pit lane, which is now open and will stay open for another 3 minutes. So LMP2s, LMP3s and GTE cars heading out onto what is very warm Paul Ricard asphalt.
engine up 4.
Copy that.
Okay, Michael, close the gap and stay behind Chris.
So let's get things going for the European Le Mans Series for season 2020. It'll be a 5-race campaign and everybody eager for that first dose of 25 points. Which way will they go though? In P2